John, good news for Heathrow this morning. We caught up with your competitor, Nick Dunn, over at Gatwick, and he says we're still in. We're still here with a contention. Would you agree? Do you think this is a done deal for Heathrow?
Well, this is not just a good day for Heathrow, it's a good day for the UK. This is a plan at last to make sure that Britain remains one of the world's leading trading nations, and only Heathrow can deliver that. And actually, I think this is the end of the discussion. We've debated this for 3 years now. We've spent tens of millions of pounds on it. And finally, once and for all, we can say that Heathrow is the only option which will deliver the economic future this country needs. Now we want to work with government to make sure we can get on and deliver the benefits of expansion quickly. And the Airports Commission has also said that holding back Heathrow expansion is costing us £14 billion a year as an economy. But it also puts a closed for business sign over the UK. We want to change that. We want to be more ambitious. We want to go out and make Britain one of the world's great trading nations for the future. Heathrow is one of the world's great airports. By expanding Heathrow, we can keep Britain right at the heart of the global economy and win the race for growth.
Well, some would argue, actually, that you're already in a seriously challenged position by some of the mainland European hubs and, indeed, in the Middle East, that the moment has passed. What would you say to your detractors on that?
Absolutely not. Heathrow is the third biggest airport in the world. We connect Britain to 75 long-haul destinations that aren't served by any other airport in the UK. We're a vital trading link to the globe. Over a quarter of all Britain's exports go by air through Heathrow, and yet we're at capacity. That means we can't currently grow our export capacity as a country. We need to change that, and expanding at Heathrow will do that. We will have, with an expanded Heathrow, one of the world's largest, most efficient, best airports in the world that will not only be good for passengers, it'll be sustainable, and it'll be good for the economy. We can compete and win against France and Germany in this economic race with only one new runway at Heathrow.
John, this is going to come down to politics, isn't it? There are many voices. The Mayor of London is vociferous in his, I suppose, in what he thinks about Heathrow. There's a lot of political at play here. How are you going to overcome this political challenge? Do you think this government will make a timely decision and award it to you, or will Cameron wither?
Well, the Prime Minister has already taken a clear political lead by setting up the Airports Commission 3 years ago with cross-party support, because he recognised that this is a matter of national importance, keeping Britain right at the heart of the global economy. He set out a number of measures, environmental as well as economic. The Airports Commission confirmed today that we meet all those tests. We have changed so the Prime Minister doesn't have to. We've U-turned so that the Prime Minister doesn't have to U-turn. We now have a plan which can be delivered. And the Prime Minister has taken that political lead once. I think he will do it again, because we deliver what he wants, bringing the country together, making sure that Scotland and the North and Northern Ireland and Wales and the West all benefit from airport expansion, making sure that we grow our economy. That's the legacy for this Prime Minister. We should be ambitious for our country, as the Prime Minister is, and get on and deliver Heathrow expansion as quickly as possible.
But herein lies the conundrum. Nobody denies for a moment that Britain should be ambitious, 9 straight quarters of growth, coming back from the brink, so to speak. Everybody wants this country to grow. But there is a shift in thinking about pollution, about air pollution, about the environment, about the reality, about doing good business, about doing ethical business. And Heathrow breaches a variety of air quality, or has struggled in terms of air quality, noise pollution. There are major issues in regards to expanding your site. It's not really the best for us as citizens who live, for example, under that flight path, is it?
It is absolutely best. And actually, Heathrow is quieter today than it's been for over 40 years. We have a good track record on air quality. We've reduced emissions from Heathrow by 16% in the last 5 years. The real challenge for air quality is the M4, getting cars off the road. And that's part of our plan. And that is why the Airports Commission has confirmed that even with expansion, fewer people impacted by noise than today, meeting air quality targets, meeting carbon targets as well. We can deliver sustainably, and we can deliver economically. The debate is now over. Now we need to move on and deliver for Britain.
Who benefits in the commercial space, John? If we understand we economically benefit, you, the airport, would benefit Heathrow. But in the airline space, we know the dominance, the beauty of Terminal 5 for BA. We've seen you revamping other terminals. Who can you draw in, or who can you get to, as it were, locate more of their business with you with this locked in?
Well, I have 30 airlines who want to either expand their business at Heathrow or come into Heathrow who currently can't come in. The biggest example of that would be EasyJet. There are 68 routes that they want to fly out of an expanded Heathrow, not just internationally but also within the UK. They want to fly to Inverness, who have been cut off from global growth. That is part of the prize, helping to tie in parts of the UK who have been cut off from Heathrow because of the constraints we're under. We can change all that with expansion. We have huge demand from airlines because the demand is here from passengers. People in Scotland, people in the north, people in Northern Ireland, in the west, want to be able to fly through Heathrow because it is the best connected airport in the world. And with expansion, we can do even more of that. And it's an important supply route. If you think about the oil and gas industry in Aberdeen, they need to get to the other global oil and gas trading centres. They get there through Heathrow. The same with Scottish salmon, that gets to Japan through Heathrow. This is the vital trading arm for the UK.
John, I think we've got your message loud and clear. John Holland there. And the fact that EasyJet might be having a few slots if you win this runway, that's music to my ears. John Holland, CEO of Heathrow Airport, thank you very much.